Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you a library haul and talking to you about my new glasses. As you've probably noticed, I never wear glasses on my channel, but that's not because I don't wear glasses. I just wear contacts a majority of the time. However, I was contacted by a company, Firmoo, and they sent me a prescription pair of glasses, so I am wearing them so you can see what they look like, and I will be talking to you about them at the end of this video. While they did send me these glasses to review for you guys and a coupon code to share with you guys, they did not sponsor this video. I was not paid to do this in any means. I am just sharing my thoughts on this website and service with you guys, but I'm also sharing with you a library haul, so we're going to start off with that. If you're new here, you should subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Tuesday, but I also try to post videos on Fridays and as often as I can, so by hitting that bell dude, you'll be notified of when I post new videos. So I have an obnoxious amount of books checked out of my library. So I'm going to start off with the graphic novels I have checked out of my library. So first up, I have two complete collections. These are the Runaways complete collections. This is by Brian K. Vaughan. I recently read the complete volume 1, which was a reread for me, and I will be continuing on with the complete volume 2 and the complete volume 3. This is a Marvel superhero series about a group of kids who basically find out that their parents are supervillains and they decide to run away from home, and it's just fabulous. And if you don't know, Runaways is coming back this September, and it's going to be written by Rainbow Rowell, and I'm really excited for it. So I'm rereading what I have of the series and then continuing the series, as I never had gone past the complete volume 1. While we're talking about Brian K. Vaughan, I also have volume 2 of Paper Girls, the trade paperback, and this is a series also written by Brian K. Vaughan that follows a group of paper girls. I think they're in the 80s on their paper route as they discover some crazy things happening in their town. I also have the entire Alex and Ada trilogy. So this is a 3-piece graphic novel series. This is by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughan, and this is a story about artificial intelligence, I think. I don't know, but I know it's a trilogy, so this is the complete works of it, and I'm excited to read these. I also have 4 trade paperbacks of Miss Marvel, so I believe this is volume 3, Crush, volume 4, Last Days, and I think volume 5, Super Famous, volume 6, Civil War. I'm not too sure about the order of these. I did check that I was not skipping any as I checked them out in my library and went by the numbers, but I don't quite know which order they go into. I'll figure it out when I read them. I also have the first 5 issues of Giant Days. All I know about the series, besides that people have raved about it and really seem to think I will like it, is that it follows a group of girls in college. I do have the first 5 volumes, as I said, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I told you I had an obnoxious number of library books checked out. Those are just the graphic novels. Now on to the other books. Just kidding, I forgot 2 graphic novels. I also have checked out March Volume 2 and March Volume 3. These are by John Lewis, Andrew Aiden, and Nate Powell, and they detail the civil rights movement. I've read the first volume, really enjoyed it, and I want to finish this series. I have Illuminae and Gemna. These are both by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. They are a science fiction series. The first 2 books in what I believe is going to be a trilogy. The 3rd book comes out in January 2018. These are super hyped up, and I just kind of want to see what all the hype is about. They look pretty thick, but I hear because they have multimedia elements, they go by pretty quickly, so I'm excited. So I'm excited to read these. I also picked up some new releases that I've been itching to get my hands on. The first is Bad Romance. This is by Heather Demetrius, and this follows a girl who is in an abusive relationship. I'm about halfway through this book currently. You can't see my bookmark, but I am about halfway through this book currently. I also have The Secret History of Us by Jessie Kirby. Jessie Kirby is one of my favorite authors, and all I know about this book is that it is about a girl who comes out of coma and wakes up with amnesia and is trying to figure out what's going on, what happened, etc. I also picked up Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith. A lot of people have been talking about this book. This is about a girl who buys her best friend, who she happens to have a crush on, a lottery ticket, and he ends up winning the lotto, and it's like millions and millions of dollars. People have been talking about it. I'm interested. I also have Midnight at the Electric by Jodi Lynn Anderson. Actually don't know anything about this book other than that it's by Jodi Lynn Anderson, who wrote one of my favorite books, Tiger Lily, so I just had to pick it up when I heard she was coming out with a new book. I also have Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna McGuire. This is the next book in the Wayward Children series, the first book being Every Heart a Doorway, and this is about a bunch of kids who go through doors to other worlds, such as Alice in Wonderland, going to Wonderland, you know. So this this is about those kids after they came back, except that's what the first book is about. This is a prequel that follows some of the characters we met in that first book and kind of them in their world. So that's super exciting, and I have heard great things, so I'm excited to read it. I also picked up a copy of Because You Love to Hate Me. This is the Booktuber and Popular Way author anthology. If you don't know, it's all about villains, and I'm really excited to read it. I think it's going to be the next book I read, so let me know if you're interested in a review of this or anything like that. If you're interested in a review of any of these books, let me know in the comments down below. I also picked up The Outliers by Kimberly McRae. She wrote Reconstructing Amelia, which is one of my favorite books of all time. I'm really excited to see what else she has in store. I also picked up the sequel to that, which is called The Scattering. Then I have New Boy by Tracy Cleveland, and this is an Othello retelling. And oh, if you don't know, Othello is one of, if not my favorite Shakespeare play. Definitely my favorite tragedy. I also have Tiny Pretty Things, and I've heard such wonderful glowing reviews about this book. People seem to love this. I know this is about ballerinas or dancers and the kind of the cutthroat environment of that world, and I do also know that this book is full of diversity, and that's why I'm really personally excited to pick it up. I also have Summer Days and Summer Nights 12 Love Stories. This is edited by Stephanie Perkins. Hoping it's a quick read and that I can get through it soon as summer is coming to a close. I also have a copy of American Girls. When I first heard about this book, it came out I think last summer. I was super excited for it, never picked it up. And the final two books I have to share with you are both of Adam Silvera's published works. So we have More Happy Than Not and History's All You Left Me. I'm really excited for Adam Silvera's third book, and I think it's the one out of all of these that sounds the most interesting to me. However, because I think I like it the most, I want to read his other works first. So I did mention in the beginning of this video that Firmoo provided me with these glasses free of charge, which is super great. I do wear prescription glasses, and I have since I was 2 years old, so I'm pretty familiar with glasses. And I've never actually ordered glasses online or ordered frames kind of this large, and I love them so much. The process of ordering was super easy. You go online, you have the opportunity to upload a picture of yourself onto their website so you can kind of see what the glasses will look like on you, which was very helpful. However, they look very different online on that picture than they do on you, you know, but still definitely helped me figure out which ones were too big for my face shape and things like that. They're also super easy to order if you have any questions. They definitely have so many resources available to help you, including like an FAQ and people basically always there in a chat function if you have any questions. They're super accommodating, super helpful, and they're super cheap. They say the glasses will not cost you more than $40, and that's super great because I know I own a pair of the glasses I had before this that I've been wearing for years and years and years. Frames are expensive. Honestly, genuinely enjoy these. I reach for these glasses now more than my other glasses. I don't know if that's just because they're new or if that's just because I like them better. Not gonna lie, I do feel a little worrisome about the arms. They're a little flimsy. I do really like that they came pretty quickly, that they're super cheap and super easy to order. They have lots of cute styles, so definitely if you're interested, check them out. I also have a coupon code down below for you, but I don't want to do just a video about the glasses because I knew not everyone would be interested in that, but you know, glasses do really help me read. I wouldn't be able to read if it weren't for glasses. And with the amount of reading I do and have done for my entire life, my eyesight could be so much worse if I didn't properly take care of my eyes. Glasses are a huge part of how I take care of my eyes. I do really enjoy these glasses. I think they're a cheap alternative. I think they're super easy. Not telling you that you absolutely have to buy these glasses, but I think they're a really cool and cheap alternative if you're interested in getting like a second pair, a backup pair that are really cheap. Definitely a good option if you just don't have a lot of money to spend on new frames. Super good option. More information about this can be found in the description bar below. I just want you guys to know I genuinely would not be talking about this if I didn't love it. And if I didn't, I would at least be honest with you guys. But I do really like these glasses. So if you have any questions about them, let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you have questions or want to see reviews on any of the books mentioned in this haul, let me know. You should give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Baby, I beg you, yeah.